Hello, everybody. So, today is Thursday, August 6th. I'm currently on GMT time, I think. I'm in Lisbon, Portugal. I'll show you my view in a second. But I wanted to do 24 things I learned at 24. So, we're going to do them as we go because I didn't write them yet. Okay, well, I think the first one that comes to mind 24 things I learned at 24. One. So the first thing I typed out was, it is okay to put you first. And when I say put you first, I'm talking about feelings. I'm talking about like being able to remove yourself from that outside noise of the world and be able to say, hey, what do I need right now? Fuck what they need. Fuck what the job need. Fuck what the friend need. Fuck what the family member need. How about what the fuck do I need? Because you can't pour out of an empty glass. That's number two. You can't pour out of an empty glass. An empty glass is empty. What's you gonna do? If you have, I'll show you actually. So, this cup represents whatever this is. And this is my cup. How the fuck I'm gonna pour out of an empty cup? You see how there's nothing coming out? You see how there's nothing coming out? There's nothing to give? Stop doing that shit. So that's number two. Number three, I'll say don't wait on anybody. Life is too short to wait on anybody. If you want to go to this country, if you want to try out this new food spot, if you want to go X, Y, and Z, do whatever you want, do it. Because guess what? You got to do it. Like, if I would have sat here and waited for all, 13, 12 motherfuckers in the group chat that I made to tell me if they're coming to Lisbon or not, I would have never made it to Lisbon. So the people that's supposed to be here are here. And my thing is, if I waited on them, I would have never made it because I wouldn't have been able to buy that ticket for $270 and get my black ass out here on a one-way flight from United, nigga. What's up? So don't wait on anybody is number three. Number four. Let's think. I don't know how I'm going to get to 24, but we'll figure it out. I would say it kind of goes on to say this week. Number four, it kind of gives number three. Spend time with yourself. You need to spend time with yourself. Spending time with yourself is the best thing. You know what? When you pass on and you go back to your Heavenly Father, is it just you in that coffin? Yes. Is it just you in that urn? Yes. Okay? So when they sprinkling your shit over the ocean or if they putting you in the ground, remember it's just you. And you have to be comfortable with you. Like, you need to learn how to love you, respect you, value you. Well, yourself, rather. You need to learn how to love yourself, respect yourself, value yourself. Those are very important things. Because if not, you're going to get lost in the sauce. And number five, don't get lost. The sauce is the sauce. Okay? When you see sauce, you're like, ooh, the sauce. Like, let me get some of that. But don't get lost in it. You can have a little nibble, but don't take a whole bite. Because you might not know what you're biting into, what you're about to chomp down on. It might not even be that good. So don't get lost in the sauce. And I think it's easy to, especially like depending on your creative fields or your fields that you're in, like especially being creative, it's so easy to be like, oh, I want to work with this person. I want to be on this platform. I want to do this show, this and that. You don't actually know what these niggas really up to behind closed doors and what their intentions are for you. Okay, number 5 or 6, sorry. Live every day live every day intentionally. Living every day intentionally is important because, well, I think it's, you know, very self explanatory. Like, I keep going back to this phrase, life is short, because it's true. It's true. And no man knows the hour, day, or time when God's like, it's time for you to come back to me. So it's important that you live every day intentionally. And now it's hard when it's difficult rather, when it feels like everything is so mundane and you're in the routineness of it all. I wake up, I go to work, I go home, I go to the gym, and then I come back and you do it all over again. Repeat, repeat, repeat. But you have to find small things. It doesn't have to be, oh, I flew out the country, or I went on a shopping spree and I did this, I did that, these grand things. It's not about being grand. It's about the little things. Maybe, what if you had your favorite sandwich for lunch, you know? Or you talked to a childhood friend. It's small things. Small things make a difference. It all adds up. So live every day intentionally. Intentionally choosing joy. And that's number 7. Choose joy. Because can't nobody take that from you. What did Kirk Franklin say? Choose joy. Because can't nobody take that from you. And you know what misery loves? Company. Misery loves some company. Misery is like a bacteria. You know, it's like a disease. It's like a virus. You know, it needs things to latch onto. It's like a parasite. It needs things to latch onto to feed it so it can grow and grow and grow and grow and grow into this big, massive ball of negative energy. But you need to choose that joy. Because the joy always, always outweighs the negative, okay? So number 7 is choose joy. I would say number 8, establish boundaries. Now, for me, it's not something I'm still working on, but boundaries are important because if there's people in your life that you want to keep around, you're going to need to have boundaries. Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, I don't like when you do this, so fuck you, bitch. No one's saying to say that. What I'm saying is establish boundaries. Like, maybe, maybe I'm not super comfortable when you do this and it makes me feel like X, Y, and Z. So can you not do that? Like, it's like a simple conversation. But a lot of people take it as, oh, I did something wrong, or get really defensive. And I even have a hard time with that. But establishing boundaries is good because it allows you to still love people, whether that's at a distance or even very close, so that you can still have your peace of mind. Number 9. Honestly, I'm still learning this one, but number 9, don't be the nice girl. When they said nice guys finish last, they also were talking about nice girls. Nice is cool. Being kind is great. You know, don't be an asshole. But also, don't let niggas walk all over you. They will walk all over you like you a piece of dirt. So don't be the nice girl. Okay? Because I think that people take kindness and they take advantage of that. And I think I'm like still struggling with that because it's like I try to just be like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be quiet and keep it pushing. But lo and behold, I'm actually suppressing my emotions. And that's number 10. Stop suppressing your emotions or feelings. I think it's very hard when you're a people pleaser or working on stopping, or when you're working to stop being a people pleaser, to suppress your emotions and feelings, because when you're a people pleaser, you put everyone's feelings above yours. Like, everyone's feelings is automatically above yours. It doesn't matter if they hurt your feelings, if they made you uncomfortable, if whatever the case is that had a negative impact on you, you still don't like to speak up because you have their feelings up here, all the way up here, and your feelings are down here because you don't want to make them uncomfortable for making you uncomfortable, or hurt them for hurting you, you know? But it's like, no, fuck that. Like, they didn't spare your feelings, so why the fuck should you spare excuse me. They didn't spare your feelings, so why the fuck should you spare theirs? Think about it. They were comfortable enough to not spare your feelings. They were comfortable enough to say that mean comment, to make that joke. So I think number 10, stop suppressing your emotions and feelings. Number 11, I'm going to say see the world. Now, the world doesn't have to be, oh, out the country. The world could be, oh, no, I'm making a vlog. Oh, it was on the bed. No, you're good. See the world means like see your neighborhood, see the town next to you, see the state next to your state. And maybe eventually that leads to you seeing the world. Because there's so many little gems, hidden gems everywhere, little secret treasures that you have to uncover. When the motherfucking pirates was being a pirate, why would you sit here and think that a pirate knew where the treasure was? The pirate had to go out and find the treasure. He had to dig up the sand. He really had to, put in some work. So do the work to see the world. Because if you don't see the world, how are you going to know what's around you? Number 12, we're halfway there. It doesn't have to be super deep. I think I'm thinking deeply, but it doesn't have to. What's another one? Number 12. Take things with a grain of salt. I still don't understand what this really means, but for what it means to me personally, it's just like, let people prove to you how they see you and how they perceive you and how much they respect you and love you and X, Y, and Z through their actions and not their words. Words are words. I could say a lot of shit right now. I could be lying to you right now. I could be making up a whole bunch of shit and being like, but it's the actions. It's the actions. You know what I mean? So I feel like and maybe this is especially in the sense of the lover girls out there and the lover boys and the lover dems. Like, if you fall for people quickly, you gotta stop doing that shit. You gotta just take what they say with a grain of salt. Because if they're not giving you actions, like actionable things that you can really, like, I wouldn't say itemize, but like be able to be like, this is an example of this, you showing up for me here, 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 and here. Stop you taking their fucking words. Because then you know what you're gonna look like? Boo Boo the fool. Boo Boo the motherfucking fool. You're gonna look like Pennywise. You're gonna look like a clown. Don't be a clown. And turn that frown upside down, bitch. And then this is number 13. Because even though taking things with a grain of salt, it's like, okay, I would say don't shrink yourself / don't dim your light. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Now, I feel like this one is very important for me because I think, like, back to the people pleasing thing, I've done that a lot. Like, I've shrunk to the size of a motherfucking molecule. Do you know how small an atom, nigga? I shrunk to the size of an atom just to make people feel comfortable because they weren't comfortable with me. Hey, I did it. I'm not proud of it, but that's what I thought what it would take to survive and to get through and to make it through school and make it through work and whatever the case is. But fuck that. Like, be your fucking self. There's only one you. And, like, don't dim your light. Like, my thing is, I noticed, especially working at the company I worked at, I think a lot of people were jealous of my personality. Like, of me being this personable person that all the patients fucked with, that all the other colleagues fucked with, and when they weren't able to fuck with people and vibe with people the way I was, I think they started to have this secret animosity, and sometimes it was, like, visible to me, But did I let that turn me? Hell no. I was just like, okay. Like, what y'all gonna do, beat my ass because I'm a bubbly black girl? Fuck out of here. I'll call the police. I don't even really fuck with 12 like that, but I'm gonna call the police because you're not about to put no hands on me because you're mad, because you're jealous that I have a personality. Niggas don't have personality nowadays, and that's why you bitches. I'm not gonna get into that. The point is, don't shrink yourself, don't dim your light, because when people are in darkness, when people think about it, All you see is darkness. Cover your eyes right now. If all you see is darkness and you see a little bit of light peeking through, but it's all darkness, you're gonna want to keep it dark because all you're used to is darkness because you're fucking miserable. But don't let that bitch dim your light. Don't let a little hating ass bitch dim your light. Fuck a hating ass bitch. Fuck a hating ass bitch. Fuck them. Tell them, eat your ass from the back, hoe. And keep it pushing. Number 14. Let's think something else. Ooh, number 14. Do the thing you're most scared to do. I think the thing you're most scared to do is the thing you're supposed to be doing in life. Like, I would say, think about it, 2 years ago, 2 years and 2.5 years ago now, actually. 2.5 years ago now was the first time I put out any music. And I was fucking terrified for several reasons. But the biggest one was me and like being creative in my family, being the only one that really does this, you know? But if I never took that risk, I would have not been the places I've been to, perform on stages I've performed on, you know, connected with the people on the internet and built a community of people. Mind you, I kind of stopped posting on TikTok because I was like, okay, like I don't have time to not get my coins. Like I need my coins and I don't have time for y'all to be like, oh, you got phone, you at work with your phone on. Who gives a fuck? Number one, it's boring as fuck. But number two, like I need my coins. But I was scared to even post TikToks at work, and maybe that's not a good example, but fuck it. Like, you know how far that got me? Very far. It got me further than paying $450, $350, all this money, hard-earned money for the videographers, than just sitting up my phone for 10 seconds in the motherfucking bathroom and posting it on TikTok. Niggas ate that shit up. But I was scared to do it. But then I realized these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. And shout out to Beyonce for that sample. And shout out to the originator of that too. But these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. They can't stop your motion. 15. I would say try new or previous hobbies. So this year I really took it upon myself to be like, try something that you like to do. And am I consistent with it? No. But my thing was watercolor painting. I love to watercolor paint. I'll fuck up a watercolor painting. And it might not even be the best painting, but it just brings me so much peace. Like, you just get to sit down in silence in your own head and listen to your own thoughts. Because you're focused on a painting for at least an hour for me. And I'm just so like particular with the strokes, the type of brush, how much water, how much paint I use. I love watercolor painting. It brings me so much peace. And I think you guys need to find a hobby. And I'm not saying that to be patronizing. I'm saying that in the sense that you guys need to find a hobby that brings you peace, because that's taking care of yourself. That's self-care. You can't take care of other people. Fuck taking care of other people. You can't show up in the world if you don't take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Number 16. Is don't run from your problems. A great example, I like to say, that really did genuinely represent how I felt was Cranes in the Sky by Solange. Cranes in the motherfucking Sky. That was the song of 23, 24, but really just 23. Because when I was 23, I was going through a lot of shit. And then 24, I brought that shit with me into 24. And I was running from my problems. I was running like a motherfucking track star. You would have thought my last name was Bolt. Because I was really running from my problems. And I thought I was getting away from it. No, bitch. You cannot run from your problems. You have to tackle them head on. You can't go to the left. You can't go to the right. You can't go above. You can't go below. You can't go to the side. You have to go through. Think of it as a hula hoop. Like a circle. If you go all these directions, you're still not going through it. You have to go through it. Unfortunately, you have to go through it. But when you go through it, you come out on the other side, the baddest bitch, the baddest form of yourself. You come out stronger than ever. And I think that people think like they're embarrassed to get help. They're ashamed of how they feel. They feel like, oh, no one else will understand me. No, no, that is not true. Someone is gonna understand you, and especially clinically, y'all gotta start fucking with the clinical motherfuckers. Stop. Let me say something. Stop fucking with that Chat GPT. Chat GPT is not a motherfucking human. They can't tell you how to feel, and they're actually making shit worse. Not only killing the environment and killing black people especially, but it's starting to get a little psychologically, you know, a little psychologically fucked up over there. So talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody and don't run from your problems. Running from your problems is fucking pointless. Because at the end of the day, your problems will always catch up to you. Every time. Every time. You cannot outrun your problems. You can hide. You can run. Hold on. You can run, but you can't fucking hide. Your problem's always gonna find its way back to you until you go through that motherfucker. So that's why I'm saying, do not run from your problems. And I'm saying that as a horse that used to be brought to the motherfucking water that would never drink the water. And then I look stupid not drinking the water because I chose not to. No, it's not even about being stupid. I just felt like it was like, why was I doing all that? Wallowing in my motherfucking sadness, depressed as fuck. Bitch, fuck that. Because I was running from my problems. I was being honest with myself. I wasn't being honest with my therapist. I wasn't being honest with my psychiatrist. No, fuck that. Don't run from your problems. You have to face them head on. And that's the most important thing. The most important thing I learned at 24. Now, 17. Oh, 17. I'm going to say it's kind of similar to what I've said before. But I would say express yourself. Like, just express yourself. Like, express yourself. Like, just be free, bitch. Don't be locked up in the shackles. Shackles of your mind, ho. Just be yourself. 18. I would say this kind of sounds, how do I put this? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fuck perception. Let go of it. That's a long one. But damned if you do, damned if you don't. Fuck perception. Let go of being perceived. Everybody's gonna fucking perceive you. People are gonna fucking perceive you for doing nothing. You could stand here, you could sit down and eat your food and mind your business and drink your water. Somebody gonna perceive you. You could be the loudest in the motherfucking room, screaming and causing a ruckus. Someone gonna perceive you. It doesn't matter what you do. People are gonna perceive you. I could tell you that based on my motherfucking TikTok comments. Now, mind you, I get a lot of good comments, but I've gotten some hate comments too. Some of them were funny. Okay, some of them stuck with me, but some of them, But if I gave a fuck about what a bitch on the fucking internet had to say, I would be motherfucking fucked up just like you. Fuck out of here. So yeah, I would say, I mean, I feel like I'm not even really, I don't even showcase my personality like that for real. Like, I mean, people might think that they know me based on the internet, but I don't even really show, like, I don't even talk to the internet like that. Like, the most y'all will get is some shit like a vlog on YouTube. But, and that's not because I'm afraid of being perceived. It's more so I don't have the time to edit my own vlogs. I don't have the time to sit down at the phone. Like, now I have more time, so I might be able to, like, connect with y'all more. But regardless, like, stop being afraid of showing your personality. Like, people are going to talk shit regardless. And it could be good shit, it could be bad shit. Regardless, it's still shit. They still talking it. So, fuck it. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Y'all need to get out y'all fucking heads. Because actually, in reality, nobody gives a fuck. I'm not saying people don't give a fuck about you, but people don't give a fuck about what you think they're perceiving. They're not actually noticing unless you point it out. And even then, most times they relate to it. 19. I don't know. I feel like I've got a good list so far. I would say spend time with your loved ones. You know, I think that's important. Like, it's even if it's a minute a day, 5 minutes a day on the phone with someone. Just spend time with them. Like I said, life is short. You can never know. You just never know. You don't want to regret or feel like you're too late or whatever the case is, and be like, damn, I should have spent more time with that person. Spend time with them now. Like, almost ran to the table. Like, me and my dad, like, we haven't been that close, but like, we've been getting closer because I've been more intentional and he's been more intentional about spending time with me, connecting with me, getting to know me more, because like, me being a child is different from me leaving her home at 15, coming back at 22, 23, and being a different person. But I can't let that deter me from being like, oh, well, he doesn't really know who I am anymore, for me for me not getting to know him. Like, there's so much more he has to learn about me, so much more I have to learn about him. So I would say spend time with them, and especially the ones that you are most nervous about spending time with, because the whole time they're probably nervous too. But just spend time with them, because that's precious time. You can't get time back. So spend time with them. Um, huh. 20. Oh, maintain. When I say maintain yourself, okay, maybe it's because I'm high maintenance. Maybe this is for the high maintenance girlies, or I'm medium maintenance. I'm not low maintenance. I'm not high maintenance. I'm kind of in between. I think I'm medium maintenance. But maintain yourself, regardless. Get them nails done. Get that hair done. Get the lashes done. Get the whatever done. Pour into yourself. Whatever you like to do to maintain, going to the gym, going for a walk, going for a run. Maintain that, because it's important to feel good. I mean, I wouldn't say all the time, but sometimes how people, damn, how you present yourself is how you feel on the inside. So if you look in the mess, you might be feeling a mess. Your room a mess, your head a mess. You know. So just maintain yourself. Take good care of yourself is what I'm trying to say. Let me write that down. Take good care of yourself. 21. 21. I don't know. I just had it, but I just went out of my head. Uh, well, let's make something up, something valuable. But it doesn't have to be doesn't have to be deep. Damn, I'm stuck. I already did 20. But I told myself 24. We're going to make it. And we're at 27 minutes. So I think we're going to be able to do this in 30. 21. Oh. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Create a routine. Now, I don't know if you're type A, type B, type A and B in the middle. Regardless of your type, you should have a routine. Like, you should be like, I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Like, you don't have to be the most productive bitch in the world. I think productivity is actually, maybe I'm too woke, but I don't believe in the word productivity. I don't. Why am I laboring myself to death? Fuck that. How about, what am I doing to take care of myself so I can be productive, quote unquote, and I can get things done that I need to get done? So creating a routine is important, because without a routine, it's just like you're just kind of floating. Like, you're not like grounded. You're not grounded. You're not grounded. You're kind of just doing whatever, going with the flow. No, create a fucking routine. My routine became going to personal training every day, or whether it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever day I was around, especially because, I'm sometimes out the state for the weekends, but Monday and Wednesday, I was in that gym. And if it wasn't Monday and Wednesday, it was Tuesday and Thursday, I was on a walk. Especially Saturdays and Sundays, I was on a walk. So create a routine. Like, for me, routine meant working out, but routine could be different things for you. Routine could be, on this day, I'm going to do this. On this other day, I'm going to do that. Maybe on this day, I'll rest. But, hey, whatever you got to do, create a routine. However, point number 22. I'll put this in capitals. Rest. Now, if y'all believe in God and you read Genesis, you know that on the seventh day, what did God do? He rested. He made literally everything. Everything you could think of, he made. Okay? And he still rested on the seventh day. So my thing is, and this is maybe like crazy to say, but I don't really care. Like, we only get 2 days out of the week as a weekend as human beings. But if God needed a day, don't you think we need more than 2 days? I think three is a great holy number. So I think the weekend should actually be 3 days. Okay? And I think that would actually increase life expectancy because you're not working yourself to death. You're not stressed out. You're not So personally, I think everyone should rest. When you're tired, don't keep going. Stop. Just stop and rest. Just rest. Things can get done and things will get done. But it's important to rest. Because if not, you're just going to be a battery on E. And what's a battery on E? Useless. I'm not calling you useless. I'm saying you're not gonna be able to achieve the things and do what you need to do if you are tired. So rest. 23, I would say establish with a primary care provider. Now, maybe this is because I just worked in healthcare for like the past couple of years, but especially working directly with patients, I noticed not a lot of people have a PCP, which is a primary care provider. You need that shit. You need your refills. You need a primary care. You need to be seen for an urgent visit, but you don't want to go to urgent care and pay $100. You need a primary care provider, because if you're not, even if your primary care provider can't see you in the office, someone else in the office can see you because you're still a patient. And maybe this is me just nerding out a little bit, but you need a primary care provider. Get one today. Stop going to that fucking clinic. Stop going to that urgent care. There is ways to get, healthcare and insurance and all that shit right now is a goddamn shit show. But it's not impossible. It's still possible to get the care you need. So establish with a primary care provider, please. If there's anything you get from this video, number one, stop running from your problems, and number two, establish with a primary care provider, because then you can be seen at different specialties for other things that you need that they might not be able to address. So I say do that. And lastly, 24. Have faith. Everybody says the faith of a mustard seed. I don't even know how big a mustard seed is. I know it's tiny, but you have to have faith. Having faith is so important. Like, you have to lean on, I'm going to put have faith / lean on God and his plan and understanding, not your own. Like, we cannot, number one, stop paying them hoes online, them niggas on Etsy to be, and them niggas on TikTok to be like, do a tarot card reading and do a psychic card reading. Them bitches don't know that, but that's really true. They don't know. I don't really believe that they know, because you know who actually knows? It's God. Personally, I do not believe that them niggas are scamming you out your money. Stop fucking with them people. You don't know what else they got going on. They may, you don't know. So stop going. I personally think that you should just, have faith. You should pray. Do whatever you got to do. But they scamming you. And maybe that's a controversial hot take, but shit, that's how I feel. So yeah, I would say just have faith. Trust. If so many good things have happened. Like, my vision board, basically, nearly 2/3 of it, if not the whole thing, everything I said I would do, I've done. So, but I had to trust and have faith in God that he would lead me into the right places with the right people at the right time. I couldn't lean on my own understanding. My own understanding, I can't tell the future. I don't know my own plans. He knows. So have faith. And that's 24. And those are 24 things I learned at 24. 25 things I learned at 25. It'd probably be the same shit I learned now. But honestly, me going to a new city and starting grad school and moving out and living on my own for the first time in my life, like, I probably will learn 25 things. And they might not be super deep, quote unquote, but they'll be 25 things. But I guess I'll see y'all in a year from now. But that was 24 things I learned at 24. So don't ask me to edit this video. That's not happening. But see y'all later. Oh, what the hell? Oh, look, it's my birthday. Okay.